yesterday was your birthday? Oh my gosh, I feel bad. Happy birthday, Marilyn. I hope you had a great one. Wish you many, many more. Wish you many, many more. Okay. So right now the goal is to make this movement. We're going to try to do that tonight. How you guys fare today? No. Today's not sad music night. I don't know why this is sad. Let's switch it up a little bit then. Let's switch it up. There you go. Better? All right, let's get it. All right, I need a battery pack. Yes, I was told I'm playing sad music. So we're rocking out. One sec. Hey, Mark. What's good, buddy? I was told the music I had on before was sad, so that means we're gonna play some happy music. Now, last Thursday we had a pretty good time. We had a pretty good crowd that came out. Hi, cute Mark. Oh snap! See, Mark, every time you come around, man, you just light up everybody, man. Today in class, for my class, I had to play the role of a villain. Not saying that villains wear flannel, but I had to wear red. So I decided to wear this. But in a way, I did wear the flannel for you, Mark. I don't have much flannel shirts, but when I do wear flannel, I always think about you guys. But I'm a good villain. I was a good villain. Yeah, man, definitely, bro. It's, Gustavo, what's going on, my friend? Let's see. So my battery is completely dead. So there's a challenge going on. Let's build an amusement park challenge. So I said that I would do that challenge. Last night we did this challenge, single box Moc. So this is my single box Moc. Came from this. So it is a B3. We nicknamed it B3 here. Brett came up with the name B3. But Blue Bunny Buggy. So what I'm doing now is making an amusement park. So I said I'm going to try to recreate the teacup ride that I did on Lego Masters. So I'm trying to recreate that. So the first thing I got to do, I got to create the mechanism, get the mechanism going on it. Okay, got some movement. Captain America, what's going on, buddy? Royce, good to see you. Good to see all you guys. Mark, what are you doing right now? Are you working on your awesome builds? Let's leave B3 right there. Oh, BX, what's up, BX? I didn't even see you, man. All right, here we go. There we go. You see that, Mark? Emily said join in. She called you cute. She called you cute earlier, bro. I'm not sure if you caught that. Not sure if you caught that. I definitely caught that. Anytime Mark comes on, he's like Mr. Heartthrob over here. Oh, yeah. Lego Master Season 2 is next week, everybody. Season 2 next week. Next week. What's up, bro? I'll make what I'm doing here bigger. You might call everyone cute, but Mark is cute. Like he's handsome, rugged. You know, Mark is that kind of guy that, yeah. What? No! Congratulations, Royce. You graduated? That's awesome. Dream Bricks 12. Good to see you. I love that name. Oh, man. Royce, where did you graduate from? Did you graduate from high school, grade school, college? What'd you graduate from? Hold on. No, but Brett and Mark go way back. They're buddies. They're super buddies. You graduated 4 years ago? That's what's up. I got my first degree 10 years ago today. Not today. Like last week, like the 21st. That was my 10-year anniversary for my first degree. So the goal is to go back to school though. Get my master's in teaching. Since I'm doing a whole bunch of teaching, I might as well get my master's in it, right? Might as well. All right. Well, nonetheless, congratulations, Royce. And I hope you do well. I graduated from terrible mock builder to absolute terrible mock builder. You're not terrible. You're not terrible. You are learning. So there's no crime against learning. Mateo Mando Bricks, good to see you. Good to see you. Right, let's get this music back on. This year is my 20-year anniversary from high school. Whoa, that's not bad. That's not bad. Please do. If I had a teacher like Corey. Absolutely. Yo, Rock Files, what's up, man? Fellow Lego Master in the building, brand new. Listen, man. Next week, man, season 2, man. I'm excited. I'm excited. Y'all better bring the heat, man. Y'all better bring it. I'm telling you. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. Yeah, the goal was always for me to go back to school. Lego Masters kind of sidetracked that a little bit. But now that Lego Masters is kind of on a level right now, I can definitely go back. Okay, I get it. They got my face all in the video, like, yo. Listen, man, if they got you up there looking like Diddy from 95, you better be doing that Christian dancing, man. Nah, that's damn dad. You gotta do something. You gotta do something up there. I better see you doing some crazy stuff, man. Nah, I'm looking forward to these builds, man. For real. I'm looking forward to these builds. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even see. Let me go back and see what Captain America is saying. Aw, he's trolling. That's so cute. Is he still here? Oh, he is still here. Yeah, Captain America, man. Let's keep it clean in the room, all right? This is a family show, all right? This is a family show. Let's keep this clean, all right? We got kids in here. You know, we don't need all that, all right? Oh man, you gotta use the N-word. What's the problem, man? What's wrong, man? What's wrong? You having a bad day? I'm having a great day. But you having a bad day, man? What's up, man? What's going on? Woo! Now, what I don't want is this. I don't want it to spin. Yeah, I could boot him. That's no problem. B3 is down. I could boot him, but I like trolls because trolls they lose their power when you acknowledge them, because then they get scared, and then they run off. So let's see if he's still here. Oh, he's still here. I'm about to send him a message. Captain America, I'm about to send you a message, buddy. Let me stop. Yeah, we're not doing Matilda's style of making it go spinning, because that's kind of wild. But kind of keep it subdued. Rock, we are doing we are building that. Let's make a amusement park. Let's build an amusement park challenge that TK Bricks and Brick Huntress is doing. So I'm recreating the ride that I did for Lego Masters. So the theme park, Dream Park, I had my I did a teacup ride. So the top, I had people spinning on the top, I had people spinning underneath, and then I had the entire structure spinning. So that's what I'm going to try to recreate right now. Now the problem that I had, not problem, but it's in the early phase, right? So what happens is this thing is going to spin, but it's going to spin out of control because it's elongated. When it's elongated, it doesn't spin equal. It spins an elongated oval type thing. So what I'm trying to do now, what I'm trying to do first is kind of stabilize the spins, and then I'm gonna kind of build it, which I have to build it like this in a sense. Um, yeah, if I do that, yeah, I got to change where this is because I need a motor to spin the gears. But what the problem with this is that it's spinning 2 or 3 of the gears to make the entire thing spin, which I don't want. So I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this connection up here to probably put it and connect it to one of the outside edges. And if I put it in one of the outside edges, it will only spin one of these gears. So I'm gonna make that change right now. Yeah, I was very adamant on the show. You know, on the first episode, I saw what everybody was starting to do, was starting to build, and then it didn't help that I was right next to Aaron and Christian, and they were building that gigantic Ferris wheel. So I was like, dang, what can I do? Where can I start my build? How can I start my build? Where can I put my build? Right? So I said, all right, well, I'm gonna try to make something very intricate where the thing spins like crazy. I'm gonna try to do something like that. So that's what I went out to do. I went out to try to make it spin like that. Uniquely Lex, good to see you. Good to see you. So that's what I decided to do with mine. My only issue is mine was about maybe this big. So maybe like maybe under a foot was the size of my actual thing. Ooh, now Captain America. See, if you directing that to me, that's one thing. But you directing it to my peoples, dang, man, that's another thing, man. And unfortunately, bro, man, I gotta block you, bro. I gotta block you. And you know, I don't like to do stuff like that. To be quite honest with you, you know, it is what it is. You know, and I get it. You know, that's the thing, man. I don't get ticked off by trolls, right? I don't care about trolls and what people say, right? I don't care nothing about that. That stuff don't bother me, right? You want to say what you want to say to me? That's cool. I got thick skin. My parents made sure of that. But when you talk about other people, when you mention other people in the chat and do that, I gotta get you out of here. See, now on a normal day, I would put him on live. I'll put whoever that troll is on live, and I would handle him in front of all of y'all. And then it would be no longer Corey, the Lego master. It will be Corey, homeboy from the block, that's going to take care of him. If I turn into this Corey, that's not going to be a Corey y'all going to want to see, because that's not the person that I am anymore. You know what I mean? And I thought Captain America was a good guy. See that? Making it all messed up for everybody, man. Captain America is supposed to be everybody's friend, and this guy out here doing this. Terrible. Anywho, let's keep on rocking out, right? Let's keep on rocking out. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to see what I could do here. If I could get it right here instead. Let me see if I can do that. It might actually work if I do it like that. Yo, BX, man, my bad, man. I saw you on YouTube, but my eyes wasn't traveling fast enough, man. But good to see you, man. All right, let's see what I can do here. But that would be the one that moves. No, that wouldn't really work. Yes, sir. We got Jermaine in the building. You know what? I had a crazy idea. I don't know if this might work. But since we have Jermaine, we got Rock Files, and we got Mark in the building. Is there a way that I could get all three of you guys on live right now? So that way all three of us like Lego Master. I guess the 3 Lego Masters and then the new Lego Master. We could kind of just like like we could kind of like just kind of poke them a little bit. Nah, in a playful and fun way, of course. So could we do that? Yeah, but if I put the motor in the center, the entire thing is gonna move. I'm still gonna do that. I'm still gonna do that. But I have to I gotta also make the outside spins as well. All right, so let's get it. Okay, so we got Mark coming in.
Hey, I'm here.
What's up, man? So BX Rock Files. If y'all can, if you guys are decent, you want to come on real quick.
I gotta build like a little Lego stand for my phone real quick.
That's what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's easier to watch your show and have the phone like laying down, than be on your show.
There of course. You can just hear my buttery voice. There we go.
Yeah, that's good. Works for me.
I'm waiting for that request for him to send. Let me double check. Let me see. I'm gonna try to invite. Let me see this. Hold on. All right, boom. Let me send that. Okay. Jermaine's unable to. He's unable to join. All right. He's unable to join right now. But that's all.
No, he might be working.
Yeah. You know how that goes. But we should have Rockfile coming on. There he is.
Yeah.
There he is. Oh man. What's up, man?
How you doing? Good.
This is the first time seeing you, man, live before the big show, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember this, but I was popping up in your lives every so often.
I saw
before they actually announced. I don't know if you put that together.
I did. I did. Once I saw your face, I was like, huh, okay. It all connects. It all connects.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, bro. So how you doing, man?
Man, I have a million ideas, and I'm working on one right now.
All right.
So, yeah. It's funny that you caught me in the room because I just so happened to be in the room. So I didn't plan this.
I figured that, but everything works together. That's how life works sometimes.
Right. Where's Jermaine at?
Hold on, I'm about to see if I can get him right now. Oh, there it is. Oh man, look at this. This is a Lego Master party now. It's a Lego Master party now.
Wow.
What's happening here? Wait, hold on, man. You got to flip your screen, man.
What? Come on.
There he is.
Good. Jermaine, you fix my cell phone. You should know how to use a cell phone, man. Like, come on.
I was on the computer at first, and then I jumped on the phone. All right.
Dude, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I miss you, man.
Listen to buddy.
What's good, bro?
Try to get on Wi-Fi. Everything, bro. I'm sitting there trying to set up the transformer shelves.
Oh yeah. You out here in Maryland?
16 bots on the way.
Okay, now I gotta look it down.
All right.
Mark, that beard is insane. That's been, yeah. I got a haircut going this week, but like beard remains. It's the signature. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
That's the righteous beard, man. That's that righteous beard, man. I've been trying my best.
It looks like he's moving to Portland. We were trying to get him to move to Portland earlier this week or last week.
Listen, man.
He started doing live streams with flannels on.
Listen, got my flannel. I got a pick. I could pick out the beard a little bit. You know, I got stretch it out a little bit, get a little bit going. You know, get the little fluff on, and I'll blend right in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We just lost BX, but he gonna get back in.
Yeah, he was just connecting to Wi-Fi. He's good.
Yeah, he'll get. I'll get him later. So my man, Rock Files, man.
Yes, sir.
First off, man, how does it feel? You know, being in this new spotlight that's it's about to get crazy for you. But how does it feel? You know, seeing yourself on TV and seeing yourself as this Lego Master contestant. How does that feel, man?
You know what? It like I was there, right? So like in the moment, it's it's in the moment. I'm just like, okay, I gotta focus and knock this out.
Yeah.
And then the cameras just so happen to be there.
So,
You said what?
no, you're good. No, keep going.
Yeah, they just so happen to be there, and I'm not really concerned. But then now I'm like, okay, now they have to cut everything, and then I'm seeing my face on TV, and for once, I don't hate the way I sound. So, I guess it's hitting me because now I'm like, okay, all these conventions that I used to go to just by myself, just kind of incognito. Now, you know, I got this TV show.
Oh, you can't do that no more.
I know.
That's over.
No more.
That's over.
No more, man.
I love being able to just slide in and slide out and just look at stuff. But I'm looking forward to the conventions opening back up and seeing everybody's stuff. So, if anything, I just want to see. This is really like a gateway to get involved in the community more. Because before I wasn't present, if at all. So,
you know, it's I can tell you it was a different experience for me. Just you know, after Lego Master dropped, and actually before Lego Master dropped, like the commercial dropped and everything like that, and you know, people saw our faces and everything like that. Me and my bro. And, you know, the first convention that we ever been to on the West Coast, you know, little kids, they recognized us asking, oh, can we take a picture with you guys? There was two little kids, two brothers, you know? And, man, that just destroyed me right there. Yo. I had to, like, kind of like, all right, you guys be good. You all right, Corey? Yeah. Just my eyes, man. Allergies. Yeah, it got me good, man. And, you know, it's a crazy feeling knowing that, you know, you're about to make a big impact. Not even for like the community Lego, but where you're from. You're from Chicago, right?
I'm from Atlanta, but I live in Chicago.
Oh, okay. Man, see, Lego Masters always switching it up on people, man. But man, that's going.
Yeah, there's a few of us around the Midwest area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, season. So yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Like I think Mark said this. I think you said this, Mark. On one of the streams we were doing, it's gonna be so much fun to be a person watching, a spectator, because now you don't know what's gonna happen. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can only imagine the stress that y'all are not under.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Moto.
Dude, it was so horrible. Like, well, it wasn't horrible, but like watching season 1 with like a bunch of people doing watch parties before all of a sudden like everything shut down and you couldn't do watch parties anymore. Mm-hmm. We're doing watch parties and like I'm the only one that knows how this is gonna end. Like, you know, what the challenge is.
Yes.
The top 2 is going to be the top, or the bottom 2.
Yeah.
Like, man, it killed me because I hate people. So it's like, I'm just sitting there the whole time, like, yeah, we're having fun. Yay. Oh, man. It's
right.
But,
you got to watch it.
Now, I'm not going to watch it. Or just, like, watch it like a normal person. So,
exactly.
I'm excited.
It's gonna, you know what? Like I'll watch these episodes and remind myself of those things. Like, oh, all right, that's right, that did happen, or that happened. So it was just a blur the whole time. I don't know if that was y'all's experience, but
Oh yeah.
But you guys,
what I'm going to want to know is your experience of watching it and knowing how much they didn't put in the episode that you thought they would.
Tell me about that. What was y'all's experience like watching and being like, they didn't put this in here, but I thought they would.
man.
Well, like say for example, like one of the narratives, like because like production has their own storyline, but they would set you up to think that me and Mel were always going against Christian and Aaron. To be like, always like pick a Mark and Boone or something.
Right.
Yeah. We actually
we would go over to their table and like knock stuff off.
yeah, there's like one little tiny like commercial where we come over to Mel and Jermaine's table with their tape measure and measure their like ovulus, and we're like, oh yeah, we're still taller. Like, because we always wanted to get the biggest thing in the room. Yeah, so they pick and choose like what they want to show.
Got it. Interesting. Huh.
And Boone and I never fought during the Mega City Challenge, but they made it look like we did.
Y'all fought what?
We never fought during the Mega City Challenge. They made it look like we did.
I was upset because I don't know if y'all remember this, but during that the Space Smash Challenge, me and my brother, we had this whole elaborate way of getting our planet all the way up to Will, and I felt like that whole entire scene was just like it was just out of the. I don't know. It was out of the blue that we did it, but I felt like that could have been saved for TV, but it wasn't. And I was a little thinking about that. My brother, he was heated about that. He was really mad. I think he emailed JC, and he was like, "Yo, what y'all do for the episode?" I was like, "Yo, bro, you gotta let that go. Gotta let that go, man. Like it's done, man. Episode's out, man. Listen, we had our time to shine. It's all good." He was like, "No, but that was the best thing of our party." I was like, "It's all good, man. Just let it go, man. Just be all right." So prepare for that. Be ready for that, bro. Because there's gonna be some stuff that is left on that cutting room floor, and you just like, dang, y'all couldn't just use this part, like at least. But you know how that works, man.
Yeah, you're gonna remember how it actually happened, but then you're gonna see something on TV that they make. They're always filming, man. They always got your microphone right there. It's like they're gonna make whatever happen. But it's a TV show. You signed up for it, so come for it.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it, to seeing what they cut and what they keep.
Yeah.
But like your partner, and I was when he finally announced all the teams and everything, I was looking at everybody and I was like, and I'm trying to picture it, like put it together, like, all right, what's the dynamics with this team? What's the dynamics with this team? And I'm seeing you and your partner, and I'm like, okay, I kind of get where, I guess from my first impression of how you guys are, as far as like, you guys have a certain style as far as how you build and what you guys bring, and I'm kind of intrigued by that, and I think everybody has that same different types of styles that's drastically different from ours. So that's what I'm really more excited for, to see how you guys contrast.
I can speak to at least the sartorial aspect of the style.
Okay.
Less so the bricks, because I don't want to get in trouble.
Absolutely.
Oh, we get that.
But everybody would tell us like, "Oh man, y'all dress so cool," and I'm just like, this out the back of the closet. Like this is super regular. Like, so, yeah, I think what you're reading. I think what you're reading in our picture may be right.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited, man. There's another Lego Master from this season, Dawn. I had no clue, and I did a contest earlier this year, and she was one of the winners of the contest that I did, and I made this Brago for her, and I sent it to her, and I was like, man, this is so cool, yo. This lady, she's getting involved with the community, and that's all dope. And then like I see her face on Lego Master, I'm like, oh snap. This whole time she doing this.
Dawn is fire.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That was really cool to see her and Jack work.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So yeah, I'm glad that I was able to meet her. She's really inspiring, and to see how active she is in all the challenges and stuff. Because I haven't been as active in challenges. I'm like, okay, she inspires me to get active, like what you're working on with the amusement park and the one box build and all that.
Absolutely, man. I mean, honestly, it's like whenever you can get involved and do like little challenges, do it. All of us, we're so busy. I look back at our season and just what everybody has been doing. Everybody has just been so busy and just doing all types of stuff. And I just love the fact that finally we're getting a season 2 in Lego Masters. And then on top of that, it's a big season. So now we have like a bigger like family to root for, when it comes to like other things that's going on outside of the Lego Masters stuff. So that's what I'm more excited for, because Australia, they already had season 4. They're getting ready for season 4, man. I'm like, yo, we need to pick up the pace, yo. We need some more people, yo.
They crank out stuff.
Yeah.
They crank out like 2 episodes a week or something. It's something like where they have more footage.
Yeah, they move.
So
they were airing like 3 episodes a week.
Okay, that's what it is.
So yeah, their season like goes by in like in a month. It's done.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy, but
I'm really excited to watch, man. I can't wait for next week. I'm gonna watch like as if it's my season. Like it's Lego Masters. It's our family, man. I remember what we went through, and then seeing all those when y'all got announced, and then all those memes came out. You guys started posting those things. I've seen all those, and I'm like, oh, we went through all this. Some weird, some weird COVID stuff. We didn't get that until it was over, but good for you guys for sticking through. But yeah, we had all that, man. We had 2 porta potties that's all we did. We didn't have to go to the bathroom. So when you guys sent all that out, I was like, oh my god, I love this. It felt like home, and I was like, okay, they get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's 12 teams.
Yep.
Yeah. Y'all did so well. They were like, let's do 2 more teams. So
let's make it better and do 2 more teams.
Yeah, I've been saying it, man. I've been like, you know what? Season 2, they're gonna have the work cut out. They're gonna have the work cut out, because one thing I can say about your season that's coming up, I see a lot of personality. I see a lot of personality, and that is key. The build is one thing, because everybody's gonna be looking for those builds, and everybody's gonna be focused on those builds. But it's those personalities that's gonna connect people to you and connect people to your story and to your journey. So man, I'm excited. I can't wait to see these personalities. There's a lot of siblings on your season.
Yes, there are. OMG. That's part of it. At least want to talk about the personality, like the sibling aspect, the sibling dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Present and accounted for sure.
I don't want to, you know, pat myself on the back.
Here you go.
Because me and my brother, we were the only siblings of the show. Nah, but when I saw that, I was like, ooh, that's gonna be cool. Like, because it's going. You got friends, you know, who build together and they know each other, you know, back and forth. But then you got the siblings that like grew up together and they got those little quirks and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Number one, I used to before you know I got on the show, I would run back season 1 all the time. So it's crazy that I'm like here, chopping it up with y'all. So that's one, and then two, the personality thing. We definitely have a cast of characters, in all the positive ways. Like it's very much a the spectrum of personalities. Like you gonna get it all, and that's one thing that I enjoy seeing and being a part of, contributing to, and then just seeing how people show up in that space and show themselves in their presence, but also, you know, sometimes through their work. So yeah, this is gonna be good.
Okay, so that literally makes me more excited to watch it. Like, just you saying that right now. Like, yeah, dude, I'm pumped. Like, I can't wait to watch it.
Man, like I saw, I think a new commercial probably dropped today.
Yes.
Yeah. So just seeing more of the characters, seeing more of the dynamic, and I'm sure Will Arnett was the exact same guy he was when he was with us.
I'm sure he was.
Man, he was a wild boy.
I posted something on my story, I think last week, where I grabbed like a screenshot out of one of the previews, and Will Arnett wearing a flannel shirt with cut off sleeves.
You saw that, right?
And I literally go like, I don't know what's happening, but I can't wait to find out. And then Rick Master Amy immediately was like, where did you get this picture? Like, that is amazing. I was like, it's on the preview. Like, I've been watching the preview like 10 times, like, since it come out. Like, and she was like, that's amazing. I can't wait for you to watch this. And I was like, all right, this is gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good. So,
We'll cut up. We'll cut up on that set this season. So the things that y'all experienced, it was that and more. For sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
No.
Like, you didn't.
I know that you can't tell us details, but
Nope.
were there any uncomfortable moments with Will?
Well, first I have to ask you, did you have any moments with Will?
Oh, yeah. I certainly.
He's a wild boy. He's a wild boy.
I certainly. Not as bad as Parker Boone, but yeah, there was some. The hood almost came out a little bit.
Oh man. Did I have any uncomfortable moments with Will?
Good question.
No. I didn't have any uncomfortable moments with Will, and that's how I'm going to answer that question.
That's it? Okay.
I didn't have any uncomfortable moments with Will. So, Will was.
Oh yeah, you're still under contract.
Yeah.
Will is out of control.
Will was cool. Like, it was honestly like building, and then he's like, "Oh, that's actually him." Like right here, right next to me at my desk building. I'm like, okay,
is go time. So all the stuff that I used to watch on Hulu multiple times, I'm like, oh, this is what they were. These are the circumstances they were under when they were building. And then you gotta, you chatting with the host too, and you gotta talk to your partner, and then you gotta look at the clock and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. So
you had to go through the whole process to understand what we went through. That's cool.
Oh my God! And it wasn't like when I was watching, I'm like, okay, this can't be that bad. Like, no, that's stress. It looks stress. It looked like stress.
It was stress.
Yeah.
It was stress. There were some nights like after filming, get back to the hotel, and I'm like, a couple of us is like, we're gonna meet up in the lobby and chop it up. Nope. We're right back upstairs, out like a light.
Yeah, so Boone and I came up after the second episode. We were like, okay, every time Will comes around or the Brickmasters, you talk to them.
I read that, and I was going to ask you about that because I read that about you. Yeah.
So if you watch season 1, like I'm always building, unless Terry Crews comes around, then I'm like, what? Oh, my turn. No, get out of the way. Like,
wow. Yeah. No, I think. I'm curious to see. Now that you mentioned that, like I'm curious to see that in these episodes. Like if that replicates itself across other teams. Like if there's one person that's more gregarious and there's another person that's like, you know what? Like I just need to put these bricks down. You go talk to him so we can save some time. So
Balloon was always like really outgoing. Well, he still is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like he is so outgoing. Like he sings, he does all this stuff, and like, okay, well now, so you understand? Like you get this like table, you're building, you're like focused, and then all of a sudden like then you see like producers start like making their way over like sharks.
Oh my God!
And then they're gonna ask you, how's it going? Like what's going on? You gotta talk to them.
Can you look at the camera while you do that? I'm like,
yeah, and then like you start seeing like 2 cameras come over, and then you see the Brickmaster standing like 10 feet away, and you know they're coming to your table next. You know this. We were like, okay, you keep building, I'm gonna talk to them, just so like everything keeps getting done. That was our strategy. So, but
you know what? The experience of having the Brickmasters come and talk to you it reminded me of architecture when I was in architecture studio because I majored in architecture in college.
Nice.
So it was similar to that where I'd be working at my desk in studio and then my professor would come over and just talk and see what you're working on, offer some feedback, and then move on to the next. So that was very familiar. Almost that helped me take that helped remove like the overwhelming aspect of it and looking at it like that for me. Yeah.
Well, we didn't look at it like Burton. We actually like every time. So I think it was like Corey. When was the cut in half challenge? I'm sorry if that offended, but was that third? That was third.
That was third.
That was the third episode.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so after
Stupid
that,
challenge. Anyway, go ahead.
We were like, all right, man, we gotta listen to whatever they say. Like from now on, we just like anytime they come over, we're gonna ask them more questions than they ask us. Like whether they put that on TV. Like I want to see what they want us to do. Like what is the challenge? We're gonna ask them more questions. So that's what we started doing, and then all of a sudden the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, we won like first place. Like yeah, because we would listen to what they were actually saying, and we would ask them questions. Like, and they were like, "Well, we can't tell you what we want you to build, but I this area and this and this. And it wasn't until the storybook challenge, which killed us because that middle area.
Right, the break.
Yeah. And it was like, well, and then also like the brick challenge, the brick masters basically like stepped out and was like, okay, well, you got the task, like build the strongest bridge, and they had no advice. They were like, okay, we'll make it look good, so but so we made it a point to like, okay, let's ask them questions when they come over, and that's what Boone would do. And
Got it.
even like when they had, it was the movie challenge.
Yes.
And we did like the shark song. Yeah, and they
good.
did the quiz, and they brought like the producer from Lego Master or Lego Movie 2 in. And they were like, oh, you should make her singing a song. And we're like, oh, perfect. Like, we're listening to the advice being given to us. Like, and then we won. Like, it's not that hard. Like,
right. What happened in those first couple episodes where that made you say, oh, we should ask them more questions?
Let's see. Dream Park, Theme Park, the first one we did, Boone had this idea of doing this, like, vertical lift roller coaster.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was beautiful. It actually worked all the way until the point we had to actually move our table all the way into the gallery.
That one brick, man.
It didn't work anymore. And like Corey, like they cut, like we're like, maybe the batteries are dead, and they let us like change the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
It still didn't work. And so I thought we were going home like the first episode, and I was like devastated. And then after Boone and I went, we like broke for lunch. So we're like sitting there like at lunch, like
quiet. Quiet.
Damn. Yeah, we're gone. Like that's it. Like first episode, we built the coolest thing, and then
the one thing, the motion don't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Like it doesn't lift it all the way up. But they kept us because they saw it work. So they knew it worked at one point. We just, I don't know. And no one went home our first episode. Yeah. The second episode, what was second episode? It was the
Space Smash.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We had Explosion. We came in, they didn't show it, we came in second place, but they didn't show it on TV. So they just announced the winner, which was Tyler and Amy.
Yeah.
Because y'all had the video game joint with the...
Yes. The wall exploded.
Yes.
That explosion was...
We had the perspective. We were actually... That was real good. Like, we were across the tables from Mel and Jermaine, and we pulled Mel and Jermaine over after I built that wall with the TV and the kids playing video. And you could look across to see what they were building. And I go, look, these kids are playing Lego Masters Season 1. I'm like, look across to see their table. And, none of that gets aired. Like, we're all having fun. Yeah, that was good.
Fire.
And then, so we did good on that. And then, episode 3, like, we got that stupid laptop.
So the running, the yes, like going to pick that. Did you think you was gonna end up with that? Which one?
No.
Flynn strong-armed. Boom.
So like you gotta run in like 3 times.
Oh yeah.
Take right. Like, run to the thing you want, but don't grab it. So we kept running to the cuckoo clock. And then they go, okay, final take. Now run and actually grab the thing you want. And we ran in, and then Flynn just goes, and like just grabs that thing. We're looking around like, what's left? Oh, half a laptop? Are you kidding me? Like, this is not what we wanted. There was like one stud connection here, one stud connection here. It was the
Yeah.
stupidest thing, but we made it work.
I would have traded with you guys in a heartbeat. Cause that
But your brother didn't want the laptop. You
He
wanted
didn't.
that pinata, man.
that pinata was stupid. It was so tall. It was so tall. Like it was at least a good 1.5 feet off the ground. And the
Dude, that thing
studs,
was huge.
man, the stud count was it was too wild. I was like, how are we gonna build something on this, man? And then the idea was perfect, but just didn't have enough time to execute that, man. But yeah.
So then I can't wait to watch season 2 and see.
I want to see the challenges.
I can't wait to hear all the stories that.
Boy, yeah, the stories, man. Yeah, I can't wait for these episodes to air so that I can tell some stories.
Yeah, man. That's the fun part. Like, that didn't happen that way, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm watching these episodes, at least this first one in solitude because my anxiety bad.
Oh man.
It's a solo watch party over here.
Solo watch party. But you know, the first episode is they're cramming in a lot of stuff in that first episode because it's a lot of teams, and man, I just hope they really give everybody enough time. At least the first 2 episodes.
I'm looking forward to not just the episodes, but and more of the halves, being able to see more of the cast.
Right.
I'm looking forward to them putting that out. Because like I said, everybody there was fun to watch and learn from, and so I hope everybody gets the same amount of shine.
Absolutely. And I want to believe that that Fox and Enroll Shine kind of learned from what we did and listen to the fans, because a lot of the fans, they had a lot of stuff to say when the season came out, and they were like, hey, can you guys focus on this and less on this, and can we get more of this and less of this? So I'm interested to see if they listen to the fans as far as what they're looking for in the show.
Yeah, now I can't. Not that I did before, but now I can't look at the comments anymore.
Oh, don't read the comments. Stay away from the comments.
That's done. So
Your best episode you're gonna think is the best thing ever. Like people, they don't know you. They only see what they see on TV, man. That's my Don't read the comments. Well, you can read them. Just don't think too much about it because they don't know. They don't know what went through. They weren't there.
Right.
no.
They didn't see the other 12 hours out of a 13-hour build. Like they didn't see it. So
Right.
they don't see afterwards. You guys all went out to dinner or whatever.
Right.
They don't see the love.
Yeah.
They don't see the love.
Yeah, you'll get comments like, oh, this person's better than this person, this, and that, and then I started reading those, and then immediately I gotta text that other person, and be like, hey, I really enjoyed your time. Like, I love you. Like, you're good. We're good, right? Like,
Well, Mark, I think what was this? This was a stream a while ago, like a 24-hour stream or something like that. Was it Beyond the Brick or something like that? I don't know, but someone had a comment about the show, and man, Mark is probably one of the coolest, calmest guys that I know.
Where this is going?
Oh man, all I know is that this was a different side of Mark, and I was like, whoa.
what happened?
Remember, I don't know if you remember, but it was like it was during a Beyond the Brick. They did like a 24-hour stream. And somebody was talking talking down on the Lego Masters season 1. I guess they were upset they either didn't get they didn't get selected or whatever the case is, but they were just going in. And then I remember you were either in the comments, but you were like, yo, blah, 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 blah. It wasn't anything like derogatory, but it was like Mark was like the sole defender of Lego Master.
Yeah, like you have no idea, like these are real people. Like we are real people. Like season 2, real people. I'm trying to like get in touch with like everyone on Instagram, like be friends and like everything.
Yes.
Yeah, like you guys went through like what we went through, and then also like we're friends with like Australia. Like
yes, that's crazy too. Like, cause I'm sitting here like, okay, these people that I watch on TV, not just in the U.S. but like all over the world. Oh, you're part of being that fraternity. This is and like you saying, regular folks.
So you're gonna have your close knit family, which is season 2. All right, that's your people. I got season 1. That's my people, but a big family worldwide. Yeah. Like we're all part of the Lego Master family, and we all went through doing like, okay, stop, take, let's go, get yourself on the riser. All right, break. All right, here we go. Then, like, and all we're trying to do is build Lego. Like, and people at home don't see that. They just see like half-hour show. Then they go online. They're upset because I want to see more of the building. Well, I don't know. You're watching a TV show. Like, we can cut it. I don't know what else. But you watch this or The Masked Singer. Like, come on, calm down.
You know what's crazy too? That this is showing a lot of faith in you guys, because we were the first season, so Fox put us after The Masked Singer, because The Masked Singer was the biggest show, so we led in after them. You guys are starting because I think it's 8. I think it's 8 Central.
It's
8 p.m.
Tuesday, first 8 p.m. on Fox.
Ooh, man! When I saw that, I said, "Yo, they got a lot of faith in this season to put you guys in the prime time slot, slot." Yeah, that's big time right there, man. That's big time right there.
I like that.
Speaking of season 2, a couple of the other masters are in here, Dawn and Moto.
Yes.
I don't know.
Moto's like everywhere.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Moto is everywhere.
Dawn or Moto, if y'all are on here, why don't y'all request to join and see if I can get on here?
Oh, true. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see if we can do that.
Do I still have the Smooth Criminal mock? Yes, I do. It's over there. It's not finished. It's under the paper. I have to install some LED lights, some LED bricks.
What's up, bro? Hey,
that's my dog.
No, I'm just a regular dog like you.
I gotta ask you this question though. Now you're building with the Moto. So how was that like?
He's building alongside me.
So here's the thing. So here's the other thing, Corey, because I'm gonna stop you right there because I think I know where you're going. Remember, like I started being semi-active in the community when everybody was on Flickr, right?
Right.
I'd be on Flickr heavy, and then I started getting more heavy on Instagram and seeing people on there. Was not active on YouTube. Like, was not really. I was like, okay, there's a couple Lego channels, but I didn't know they were like YouTubers like that. And so Moto was there, and I'm like, I don't know Moto from Adam, like zero. But but after I was like, oh, it's Moto. So yes, it hit me after the fact.
I think the one thing that happened even before we started filming, when the cast was getting to know each other, is you may not recognize the person, but you recognize the belt, right?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I remember we're sitting around the green room and we're making introductions. I'm like, I'm Moto, and everybody's like, okay, you're Moto, and this is this, and this is that. And then, like, so what do you build? I'm like, I built this wolf thing.
It's a wolf.
And this thing you know, I'm the wolf guy.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, that guy, yeah. Hey, it's the wolf guy. This is the wolf guy, everybody.
Oh my gosh. You know,
Yeah,
I guess
we know the builds. We don't necessarily know the people behind the builds.
Yeah.
that's my whole thing. Like, I guess in my mind, when the season 2 was announced, I felt like in between season 1 and the pandemic, people were home, so like you really had no choice but to kind of grow with the community because everybody's home. Nobody really got stuff to do. So I just figured that everybody knew who everybody were. Like when they were there. Look at Mark.
I have to ask. Someone invited me and I joined. Did I bump EX off when I did that?
No. He was off from before. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to be responsible for nuking another master off a stream. That would be
not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Especially one of the giants that we stand on the shoulders. Oh, hey, Mark.
Hey, Moto.
It's been a long time, man.
I know.
Oh
You've
my
been up
god.
through a lot of things lately, so
I was doing things, yeah. Along with
things.
on my computer, at least this guy over here. Yeah.
So Moto, that red thing that you were building, I see most of it is taking its shape. So is it almost finished? Like what's going on?
That-
Oh, there it is.
That thing right there. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I had this deal to make a big red balloon that was popping because I thought, it's such a simple idea. But to build it in a truly hollowed shape with no underlying support except for around the edges, it's really difficult, especially if it's, I think it's about a little over 2 feet in length.
Wow.
But once I put it together and started to tile it and shape it, it looked more like a mechanical contraption. So I'm making it a hot air balloon, and now this is the beauty of not being on the clock, right? You can stop and go, you know what? I want to do it right because my vision's changing and I need another 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I look up and go, no, that's not going to happen, even though it'd be great because I got 2 hours left.
Yeah, you got a couple hours. Yeah.
And we gotta fix the whole thing. Yeah.
That's the hard. That was like the hardest part on the show. Just when the time starts ticking, you're looking. You're like 14 hours. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. All right, we got 2 hours. We could get this done in 2 hours. Then we could get this done in 3 hours. You try to categorize everything. No, not at all. Man, by the time we start doing that, the red sirens come on. You got a 1 hour. What?
I tell you, it's that last hour that I was blown away by, maybe it was adrenaline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And all of a sudden, it was like hyper speed building. I couldn't believe.
BPA.
I was, at one point, I freaked out so hardcore at the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
That all I remember is at 30, I got even faster. And at 15, I got even faster. And at 5, my BPM went, I think, into the hundreds in the last 5 minutes. It was like, I must have looked like Neo in the Matrix dodging bullets, only it was laying brick.
Yes.
I think I went into like full robot mode where everything just went into slow motion. But maybe you guys had that too, where you get in a couple tight spots and you're like, okay, I guess I'm gonna just turn into ultra machine mode and just like manufacture
Crank it out.
fast as I can. Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah, I did that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I did that off and on throughout the whole thing. Like, the Brickmaster Jamie came over several times, like, you were a really fast builder, and then he would just walk away. And I'm like, all right. But all I remember, I'm going to share this with you guys, is like, anytime.
On Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram.
I know. The 2 hour mark. No, it's not bad. The 2 hour mark would hit. I knew, like, boom, whatever he's been working on is going to break. And he
he would always fix it in time, and it would always be way better than what he built the first time.
Yeah.
And so, like, that was part of our dynamic. He built amazing things, but it was always like a trial and error. We would be building these. I would build this beautiful landscape, and I'm like, I need this to go here. I got it. And then it would crumble. Well, it's like, I got it. And then you fix it, and it would be way better.
Yeah, one of the team dynamic strategies that I've noticed watching season 1 is that a lot of pairs of teams have what I call the model maker to do the centerpiece or the signature component that gets hits the highlights or the lighting and the wheels.
Yes.
And then you've got the person who does everything else, the landscaping, everything leading into that.
Yes.
And the model maker is very diligent and has a craft, but is not the fastest builder in the world. Whereas, if you have to lay the landscape and just utterly destroy and lay out the scenery, that's where you have someone who, I'm more of a model maker. I'm not a machinist. But when I saw a machinist go to talent, that is a talent beyond my comprehension because the rate and pace of putting stuff down is just insane. I felt good if I was hitting, I was doing at one point, I think, I won't say it out loud because it might be on the show, but I had a fairly I thought I had a fairly decent BPM, and then of course, you look around and you're like, oh Lord. What is happening?
It's hard. It was hard not to look up every so often and be like, all right, I gotta step it up.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it happens. Every team like me, every couple hours, you do want to at least just break the zone just for a touch.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if anybody would admit it, but I will. I mean, I would look up, I do a quick glance around the room, and I turn to my partner. I turn to Parsi, go, okay, I think we're in the middle, or I'd say I think we're getting in the red, buddy. We're gonna have to step it up. I'm feeling pretty good. You got to do the mental practice to where standing is. I mean, that's part of a competition.
Yeah.
If you're in a race, you got to know where you are.
Yeah.
That's a challenge, man.
Like my
But
brother.
at the same time, like, y'all want to be friends.
Yeah.
And
Oh, no, we're all friends.
yeah,
We're all friends. But that's the beauty of having such, that's the beauty of having such talent is everybody is, pushing the upper limits of what's possible, and you gotta keep up, man. I mean, that's the nature of the game. Is they're making you better.
Yes.
No one's giving it lunch.
Like my brother was such the first episode, he was such a fanboy, and I was in the mindset focused. We were going in. My brother was building. He'll build. He'll stop. He'll look. Like his eyes would just line up, and he's just stopped building. Like, yo, look what they doing over there. I'm like, yep. They're doing that. Can you get some of this greenery right here, man? Like, yeah. I'm getting to it. And like, oh my gosh, the entire time. And it wasn't like, because for my brother, it was like the first time he saw Lego being built on such a expert level. It goes beyond just building a set and reading instructions. It's like this is all coming out of your mind and you're putting it together. Like
it's quick.
Yeah, and it's quick and it's fast.
Well, because the preview's out, in that first challenge, there are some, you can tell there's major pieces of art going up. And where we're positioned, it was on the left and the right, and that's intimidating. Yeah. Where, you see these, you can see the layup going up, like, oh, dang, oh, dang.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I'm going to go to the pit because we're going to need a lot more brick. What do you need?
I can't wait to watch this.
Oh my gosh, me neither.
I'm so excited.
I saw you running a couple of times, Moto.
What's beautiful is even though you're competing and you can see everything going on, there were moments where, you know, I think other teams did this as well, but like I looked to my left, and I just said, hey, I think that this thing is amazing, but if you do this little tweak here, you know, I think you might, you know, hit the upper tier. And they're like, okay. So when I did a brick pit run, I just did a side swipe, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff, and then, you know, just at the table, I go, here's the element I was talking about. Just went back to building. It took maybe 3 minutes. You know, nothing to kill the clock too much to hurt us, but it's the little things like that, teams helping each other along the way, even though it's a competition, I think speaks to Lego Masters as being this thing where everybody's really helping each other rather than trying to shred each other apart.
They did not want us to do that, though. Like, we did that a lot. They do. We like, hey, guys, you know, let's remember this is a competition. We're like, yeah, competition. As soon as they walk away, you guys are killing it. Keep going.
Honestly, truly.
Yeah.
So that's one difference with our production is, you know, the word got around. The production person, you know, is like, I got to talk to you, Moto, or was talking about it. I came up to him and said, hey, I heard word about someone helping another team, and I got to tell you, it was me. And he goes, hey, you should do that. Just make sure the cameras are on you when you do it.
Was that Andreas?
Oh, wow.
Was it right?
Were they? Yeah, was it? I don't even know. Was it Andrea?
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I don't know.
Andreas was
I'm
there.
not gonna talk about which. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, Andres. There was another. I won't talk to which producer was which, but yeah,
That has to
cutting
be
out the
offline.
person. The producer was definitely like, yeah, we really like, you know, it's content to them. So it was more of, they pulled me aside just to let me know, try to make sure a camera's there if you're going to do it. Because they were more frustrated, less with the help, but more that,
They didn't
I
capture
guess
it.
when I did it, the camera wasn't exactly on us.
Yeah.
And I'm blind to the camera. I'm just like, moving.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was one difference where, you know, there was a little bit of help and, you know, the whole like, feel free to do it, just make sure we get it. It was kind of the advice I got.
That's
It
cool.
reminds me of that moment in the Australian season, the hanging brick challenge when Summer had to step out.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Yeah.
they were making the candies for her. I was like, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah.
No, and it was kind of the same thing. You know, you see, you know, what it wasn't going to change the outcome. That's the big deal. Is, you know, you have to understand. I'm not developing some dramatic, radical idea. It's just like, here's a sprinkle of flair. You know, whatever. Take it or leave it.
Yeah.
Like instant little. Here you go.
Exactly.
And, you know, those little things help. They help each other out. It wasn't going to shift the needle on anything.
Exactly.
I don't think.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to look at the team's overall build. So even if, you know, you're always going to draw inspiration from other teams while they're building. Like, you're building something, you look over, you're like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. You're not going to take the exact thing, but you're just drawing inspiration. So that's how I always saw it as.
No, I looked over and I was like, oh, damn, I wish I thought of that. Oh, well. It's too late. I'm into my theme, dude. I got my story laid out.
Yeah.
Okay, right, Randall? I mean, it was like, it's too late. You're locked in. You can't divert. But it was like, oh, that was a great idea.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh, well.
I have a question for you guys. I have a question. No, I raised
No
my
answer. No answer. I've taken
just like in Corey's class, I raised my hand.
Mark?
Thank you, Corey. So, not talking about the actual show, but you guys might have been in Georgia a couple months ago. What was that like? Like, where and how and what is Georgia like? Like, when you're on a Hollywood experience, what is Georgia like?
You go first, Randall.
Like,
Moto, I see what you're trying to do.
No, I'll go first. I'm worried that I was talking too much, so I want to.
No, you're not, because I was on here for a minute. You're the new featured guest. It's like when I moved to the second chair on the Tonight Show, and the second guest.
Oh no!
That's what's happening. So it's your time.
Okay, well, I'll go first. I'll be brief. So surprise! I live in Denver. Wow, I live in Denver, Colorado, right?
Right.
So I'm in a mountain desert. I fly into Georgia, and the first thing I get off the plane, I'm like, I felt like a Fremen in Dune on the planet Arrakis, smelling water for the first time. It was like, oh my god, it's so humid. I can smell water. I remember everything. It was crazy because even the sunlight was different. So everything was more golden because we have less atmosphere. Everything is bluer in Colorado. So the sunlight was more golden. There was trees and so much green. Like everything was growing and moss on trees. I mean, it was like, it blew my mind how much moisture and how much stuff was growing coming in from like a desert where I live. As far as the facility, you know, I think we had a better facility than you guys did. Our green room was massive. It was massive. It was like an industrial warehouse with couches and lounge chairs for every team 6 feet apart.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
Well, Britta
had
said that.
couches, but we were in a double-wide trailer.
Yeah, they showed it. By the way, we were filming in the trailer that you guys stayed in. They pointed out to us. We were like, "Oh hell no!"
This is how it was. We were like this on each other. Hey, can you pass me some of that
Oh
goat?
yeah, you were on top like.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I'd sit next to Tyler on this side and be like, "Hey, you want some of this banana?"
Just put it.
No. So, with COVID protocols and the procedures of distancing and physical distancing and double layer masking and all that stuff, for one, the HVAC system was absolutely insane in that facility, and I have a feeling it was incredibly modern because Georgia is a new film production location. Everything was brand new.
Yeah.
It wasn't weathered in or anything. It was really high tech. People were talking about. You were talking about porta potties earlier. Ours played music, dude, and it was like fully decked out.
Whoa.
That's what I read. Ours did
Yeah,
not
no, it's true.
Like someone like Boone was that good, just shooting this.
No, we weren't making light of it. It wasn't a joke. There really was music playing, and apart from
It's just
they tuned to an FM radio station.
Yeah, they were playing like Return of the Mac and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this who's jamming? Who's jamming going number 2 right now? What's happening?
Wow.
okay.
Well, it wasn't for the young kids, but for a Gen Xer, the non-offensive, soothing classic rock was appreciated because it drowned out certain noises maybe from next door. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark is in here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
What was
Mark was in here. Mark and Steven, the other guys from Atlanta.
Oh.
Mark E.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, D2 crew, buddy. D2 crew forever.
Mark, do you want to get on here? I can get off and you can come on. We can rotate.
Why not?
Yeah, we should rotate because I don't think any of us will last too long.
Yeah, come on. Let me know. How was Atlanta? When I got off the plane, I was like, I'm home. Hot wings and